It's the most cliche line you hear. Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to drive race cars, but it was true. I grew up, I loved it. I played NASCAR '09 with in my on my console when I was a kid in the living room. Parents were asleep. I'd hop on, I'd play in the living room, pretend I was like Jimmy Johnson or Jeff Gordon or whatever it was at the time. When I got to middle school, I got my first kart. I couldn't really make anything of it. The money wasn't really there. My parents didn't know what they were getting into. It was like one of those things where I wanted it to happen, but it felt maybe forced on my parents, and they really wanted to give me that opportunity. But I remember I was sitting on my bed one night, and like I finally like cracked, and I went to my parents' room like in the middle of the night. It was like maybe 11 p.m. And I was like, guys, I can't just pretend I don't want to do this anymore. Like this is something that I've been wanting to do my whole life. So the next day we, started kind of looking at options, and PT Autosport did their first driver shootout. So I found out I made it to round two on my day of graduation. So I was more excited about that than graduation. In August, I made it in, and that was kind of my first real taste of what competition it is. We were in cars. We had a competition that Brenna was in. She was the one that won it that year, and it was all
That
about
in the Porsche Boxsters.
exactly, yeah. It was intense, and it was the first time I had to pressure with quality, pressure with setup changes, like dealing with all these different things. My first fitness test, so with like in that environment, so it was one of those things. When I came runner up, it hurt a lot. Like obviously, you want to be up there, you're so close, but I realized like, okay, like this is a step forward. This could be a possibility. Let me keep nudging my way in. So it all started from there.